A little bit later on. There's still a lot to come on the show. But first, let's start it with the man they call the Super Journal. Well, because he's the best in the business. It's news time.
Where Hlompho used to call home. I'm sure he still even calls home at the moment. Thapelo, Maseko, wanted by a club in Cyprus. We'll have all the latest information on sabcsport.com tomorrow morning. But Mamelodi Sundowns, I have it reliably so on good authority that Sundowns have received an inquiry for a club in Cyprus where Mihlali Mayambela of Bafana Bafana plays in that league, and they play Europa League conference and among the top clubs in Europe as well. Let's see if Mamelodi Sundowns will entertain this offer. That's just come in hot and fresh at the moment. And speaking of Sundowns and changes, there is a change. Their rivals, SuperSport United, at the moment, Andre Arendse is the current interim coach, and I'm led to believe that the club want a continuity. They pride themselves in making sure that interim coaches then take over moving forward, as he will possibly. We've seen with the likes of Kaitano Tambo and the like. Coach Lulu, a good thing that SuperSport are doing in making sure that they keep the coaches that are there for continuity's sake?
Yeah, he understands the team. He understands the players. He's been there since 2021. You know, he started as a goalkeeper coach. He became interim coach. He became a caretaker coach and all of that. And now he took over after Kevin Hunt, whom he has worked with at Wits and all the years. So it only makes sense to bring in somebody that knows this team very well. He played for the team himself. So that will help the team as well. So let's just hope that he gets all the support, the buy-in, and they don't sell the players that he can actually build from.
Yeah, so something SuperSport, but umenkayona ku ufitisa di player ba di se Mamelodi Sundowns. They did that with Sipho Mbule, but now his career is in trouble at a crossroads. I'm told at Sekhukhune ba kgathetse ba mo khutsetsa hae lapeng to Mamelodi Sundowns at the end of the season due to misconduct. Ha se ena fela Katlego Mohamme, Lindo Guhle Mtshali le ena ba mathateng. We'll see what happens at the end of the season around the future of the last two. Empa fela yena skipper Hlompho ke kana Sipho Mbule o khutlela back to Klorkop.
Mazola, if you remember Rebulejika Sipho Mbule before, and it will pain me if this boy Asa do you go full potential a footballer, because we all know what he's capable of doing. And last week, negesa mo praise agere mshimano ra loka bola mema godimo. E fela nani da fela consistent. Ke outside world ye le gore ima let down, and nako a sa le kana ka goal side la ga. Go level age ya ge ya shije gitimela go ma 30. And when u fitla go 30, re tlo thoma go lebella fane. And u tlo fitla mo ile gore bolo tla bo we hloka e sa go hloka. Ball is crucial like that.
Oh, I love
that. Now, we did so much with it because time of footballer I last longer.
Mazala, very quickly, before we bring it to you, what does misconduct mean?
Misconduct, it means he's...
what did he do?
What did he do in terms of arriving in camp in a not so fine condition, so to speak? And it's been, this has come up before.
Mazola.
What did he do? The fine condition, okay.
What did he do?
Andile, it's misconduct.
No. Allegedly, according to the sources that we're hearing, Sipho Mbule was arriving what? Intoxicated?
Intoxicated, not in a good condition.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No,
I'm just asking questions. You're the journalist.
Anyway, you should keep it locked on sabcsport.com. We will have further information around that Sipho Mbule story and the future of the other players. Story saruna sa uqetela. Tim Sukazi, selling players, reinvesting. I spoke to the chairman yesterday after the game against Richards Bay. This is what he had to say about the upcoming transfer window out at the Rockets.
Yes, we do dispose, but the reinforcement part is also key. So we are building. We're not destroying. We are building. Had we not been building, I'm sure, who would have been languishing somewhere there at the very bottom of the log. Because why? Because it's not an easy league, and I can say challenge any club. Ask them to sell 3 of their starting 11 players and see how they cope. They won't. Tell Sundowns to sell 7 of their starting 11 and see if they will be the same side, you know. So we managed to still maintain, in fact, and be better than we were with those players that would have were disposed.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Appreciate it. Listen, if you want to ask a question to any of the panel members here on Soccer Zone, all you need to do is follow all our pages here, record yourself on your phone, and send us whatever question and address it to whomever it is you want to address it to. Just like a fan that sent us this, asking Mazola a question. Jimmy, take it away.
Hashtag us Soccer Zone. Ma coach mutokwa veke botokwa tree. Ma kuba busentwa. Kodwa kuyabona mamkizao. More relegation udiyo no ngubo ngarmo kino tswa relegation zone wetsa kodwa kuyabona league yafela but mo musina re tsobetsa ke tso ngara ba tonight 9 o'clock coach mutokwa veke le botokwa for the love of the game. Just answer me. More relegation wetsa. Danko.
Yeah, yena he andile nka ya raba. Jimmy Mutokwa, SAFA have been asked by the PSL to promote 3 teams from the Motsepe Foundation because Royal AM have been expunged. So Habayo in the top flight Betway Premiership as well as the NFD Motsepe Foundation. So your answer is that ABC Motsepe League will promote 3 teams to replace Royal AM. It means Cape Town City or a club that finishes number 15 goes into the playoffs with the other 2 in the Motsepe Foundation, with top of the log in Motsepe Foundation getting automatic promotion to Betway Premiership.
Thank you very much. There it is. It's answered. You could get your questions answered as well. But also, if you don't want to ask a question, you want to say something, add your views to your team over the weekend, you are more than welcome to do so as well. We'd love to have you here on Soccer Zone. It's the most valuable player. While you send those things, you can also interact with us. Have a look. Mtandao.
Bonolo Mukoma, she's an under-17 extraordinaire. She's starting with Banyana. She's a currently top goal scorer of the Hollywood Bet Super League. She scored 5 goals. She's a defender in that matter.
Iki Reynas, he scored in this match. He even assisted 1. What a striker he is. He just loves scoring goals, and I love him, watching him. When you look at Zikali, for me, I think this is one for the future. He plays more like Yeye. He's a box-to-box midfielder. I was happy with this goal. I'm sure he will build from there.
Oh, there it is. Who are you going with? Are you going with Mukoma? Are you going with Reyners? Are you going with Zikali? Ketchum Tandai. We're on SABC Sport, on Twitter, X, on Facebook, as well as on Instagram. And of course, make sure that you do download SABC Plus as well and join us on sabc.com for all our stories.
I respect you. I respond you. Don't provoke me because I'm not a young coach. I have big experience. I know what you have this. Don't provoke me. Because it's not respect to tell me you have bad result. Why you stay here? It is professional this. Talk with me tactical. Talk to me for all process. Wait. Huh? But I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. I respect you because I tell my assistant normal I don't give a response for this question. It is clear, brother.
Do you want the context of it?
Sorry?
Hold on.
Sorry?
No,
I repent you. If you professional, you know the process, the evaluation of a process, we have a post for evaluation. If you are professional. If you are not professional, this is another thing. But me, I respect you. I respect all the journalists. But don't provoke me. I am not nervous. I'm nervous because I lose. But I'm not nervous for your question. It is clear.
Thank you, Coach. Good night. Thanks for...
Well, the question that got the coach heated is a question we'd like to ask you. Kaizer Chiefs, they're in their first domestic final since 2019, but in the league, they sit outside the top 8. And you've seen what the loggers look like. It's one of their worst performances in a season. So the question that was asked to the coach, I now ask you, has Nazruddin Nabi done enough to keep his job at Kaizer Chiefs for the season to come? ngalo umbono umbonile ucoach ke ngathi uyamshisa lo mbuzo wamsukumisa lahlele khona wathi ke kwintatheli hayi cha angikuthandi lo mbuzo wona ucabangani ke kuloko